Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're back on Paragon, and we're going to discuss about a new hero concept. Yes, this series is back once again, and I'm thinking about doing this every 2 weeks, but tell me your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below if that should be a good idea or a bad idea, or should I do it every 1 week. I'm thinking 2 weeks because it gives you guys enough time to create a hero concept, post it on Reddit or a Paragon forum page, and then pretty much send that through towards me through Twitter at BTLords. Should be appearing on your screen right now, and also my link to my Twitter is in the description below, so check that out if you want to send things through, or pretty much just follow it to keep up to date with what we're doing every day. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and also smash that bloody like button if you want to show your support on this video. We're trying to get 200 likes on this video. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. And I know some of you mates were expecting a video yesterday because we're trying to keep up that daily grind on YouTube, but I couldn't do so because it was 42 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit, so it was bloody hot in Australia, and I really couldn't control myself and try and create something amazing for you guys. So I'm like, I'll hold back one day, most likely upload 2 videos today. So yeah, that's kind of good. So just keep your eyes out on that second video, but let's focus on this video right now. So keep in mind, this is a fan-made submission by one of the mates on the channel. He pretty much created a hero concept, and we're going to discuss it throughout this video and see how well it would be if it was ever integrated into Paragon. And this new hero concept's name is Kawati. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm always butchering these names, you know me. It's kind of hard to say these names when they're just randomly generated or have a name from some origin. But I'm guessing it's that. It's on screen right now. Role is a support role. So this is going to be interesting. Usually we cover more damage dealers, more crazy characters, but I thought maybe if we go back on the grounded stuff and the things that actually make plays happen, the supports, and see how good this support can be. And this is interesting, so that's the name, that is the role. Let's move on to the stats. The basic damage is 6, ability damage is 3, durability is 8, mobility is 4. He's more tanky most likely than being more of a ability damage carry or mobility character. It's basic damage high, and then also durability being really, really high. So that's kind of cool. Let's move on to the abilities, and that is Dark Healing. Passive, all nearby allies in a 1,500 unit radius will gain 2, 4, 6, 8 extra health regen. So, okay, you can compare this to maybe Narbash. But I think Narbash's health regen ability is around the same amount, or maybe even less. But the unit radius is like, I think 800 to 1,000, if I'm not mistaken. I think it should be around that. So this is kind of broken if you compare it to Narbash. It's pretty much exactly the same as Narbash though. Maybe not the best thing to be using another part of someone else's kit. Oh, this is a passive though, you don't have to activate it. That's a different part. So this is always going to be constantly on. Imagine phase being linked to you and getting health regen when that used to happen. Pretty much the exact same idea here, but it's constant to everyone around you. And that gives them that much health regen, 2, 4, 6, 8, depending on what level you put into the ability. And people will usually max this out for your support, because if you're healing your carry and pocketing your carry like no tomorrow. And then if you go for massive plays running Fangtooth or even an Orb Prime late in the game, this ability will come in clutch. Even though it's subtle amounts of HP back, it actually means a lot, especially with that great unit radius. Followed up by other cards you can get in the game that give more health regen. This could be really broken, the Dark Healing ability. Even though it does no damage, it just heals like no tomorrow. And now let's move on to the next ability, and that is called Clinging. Kawati dashes 1,100 units, dealing 80, 100, 140, 180 damage around him. Okay, so this is a dash ability followed up by a damage AoE effect as well. Most likely at the very start of this dash or the very end of it, it will activate the damage output, which is those numbers there that we discussed. So it's interesting because you gain ability out of this, and since the ability is 1,100 units dash, you can dash away, but your Dark Heal ability can still be in the passive area of 1,500 unit radius, and you can still be healing your teammates. So this leads to very interesting scenarios with his 2 abilities having great synergy already. But I really don't understand the ability Clinging with the damage output coming out of the dash ability, because then it makes it seem like you have to dash towards the enemies instead of away. So I'm guessing this is supposed to be a frontline support tank character, if that's what he's trying to go for. Usually any hero in the Paragon that has high durability doesn't have a dash ability of any sort. That's what usually is supposed to happen in these days. But we're going to keep going through this and see what the rest of the kit is. The next ability is called Spear of the Dark. Kawati throws his spear, dealing 88 damage, 117, 140, and 180 damage, ruining enemy minions for 2 seconds. Does not work on enemy heroes. Wait, what? Wait. Throws his spear, does decent amount of damage, nothing too crazy, rooting enemy minions, but not enemy heroes. Okay, why? Is there a reason why he's rooting enemy minions? That could be good for like lane setup and everything, but I don't understand the idea behind that. Unless his support can be taken into like the jungle role and then he can root like enemy minions being like jungle minions and all that stuff. That'd be kind of cool, but if it's been taken as a support role, I don't think this ability is really good. The damage is nice, the ruining effect is kind of annoying if it doesn't get applied to heroes. I think this hero needs a ruining effect on heroes, not just on minions. Because obviously if you're playing in high elo or a very experienced game, usually your ADC or your carry player should be able to set up the lanes quite easily into his favor, and if it's not, it's usually because the jungler on the enemy teams are applying a lot of pressure. And that's maybe when this ability could actually help with freezing minions towards the tower by rooting them. But in any other case, I don't see this ability being that great. The damage is decent, nothing too crazy as other characters in the game. I think even Narbash's Thunk does more damage than that, and also has like a stun effect. So you can see there's a problem there. Maybe you should change this to putting root effect on enemy heroes as well, and this ability to be like really good, really clean to use. So those were the 3 general abilities or basic abilities on this new hero. Let's move on to the badass ultimate, and that is called Dark Power. Global ultimate, Kawati casts a spell giving all ally heroes 30 power and 300 extra health for 10, 15, 20 seconds. Okay, let's think about this ability, because on a global scale, this ability sounds really strong. Because every time that this character has it, he will just activate it instantly, because why the hell not? Once that ability activates and the teammates know it's going to go off, for 10, 15, or 20 seconds, these guys have to go ham in the lane and just make plays happen, because this will make so many plays happen. Activate ability, instant power to my Queen player, instant power to the Gideon player, followed by the health increases. They can do something crazy in their lanes, in the solo lane, mid lane, jungle, whatever they're in. And even your own lane, it can be crazy good. Obviously, maybe when trading against enemy heroes in your lane, they could actually win if they have CC, because this character has absolutely no CC within the kit. So that's where his downfall is. Even though he's really high durability, basic damage is there, but the mobility is really low, followed up by also his ability damage being low. So that makes him really iffy support to pick. But the ultimate on itself is amazing, because you can make every lane win automatically. Especially if they're winning already, then it's just going to become a slaughterhouse when these guys on your team are just destroying the enemies like no tomorrow. And now if you focus on all aspects of the kit, there's a lot of conflict, and there's less synergy than you expect. In a support role, I don't think it's that effective. Some supports are designed in a support role, but then they end up being changed just by a little factor, and they can be played in other roles, like the jungle role or the solo lane. Riktor is really a hero that shines. He was a support, most likely no one else would have picked him in any other lane. Then later on, he got this like slight buff, and he got these slight changes, and some of the cards started appealing to his kits, and then you can see him being playing the jungle and the solo lane a lot more than playing the support lane. And I'm thinking this character would be more effective in the solo lane due to the fact that you can actually pick a phase support now. Imagine your carry having increased attack speed, increased health regen, followed up by increased power and health stats through this guy's kit, Kawati's kit, and also Phase's ability ultimate. That is crazy to think about. That means your ADC player will not die, and that ADC player on your team is Sparrow. In the late game, GG. There's nothing that's going to stop you. Not at all. Like, Sparrow on her own is really strong. Put these 2 heroes right next to her and pocketing her and pretty much making sure that she doesn't die. Unbeatable. Unstoppable. You can't win. That's pretty much what's going to happen if this character was ever released into Paragon. There's also some lore connected to it, so let's talk about it. Left his homeland to help female. Was once imprisoned for 2 years because he's a mage. Wukong suspects he isn't a mage, so I'm guessing with this, it was just trying to create more mystery behind the character, or behind this mage character. Really don't know too much about him, it doesn't really say too much. And his design aspects are, he wears a black mask and has heavy armor, weapon, spear, basic damage 55, and obviously it says feel free to use this in the video because it tagged me in it, and obviously it's in the video. So there we go. You made it, boy. But overall, you can see there's more emphasis on the abilities and pretty much the kit itself of the character, which is obviously the main idea behind these new hero concepts. We just go through the abilities, explain it, see how good it is. Some of the abilities, amazing. Some of the abilities, kind of iffy on. Like the spear ability, I really don't like it because it roots enemy minions but not enemy heroes while being a skill shot, so that's kind of annoying. And the ultimate seems like it's too broken, especially because it's a global scale ultimate. It makes everything so much easier for your team because all you have to do is press that R button. And then people are going to be in the comment section, just press R if those characters are ever released into the game. But the new hero concept of Kawati was kind of interesting to talk about. And if you mates have any more interesting ideas or creations of a new hero concept that you've made, make sure to post it on Reddit or Paragon forum page. Then send it towards me through Twitter. My link to my Twitter page will be in the description below. And also, tell me your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below about this new hero concept. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. So mates, if you did enjoy this video, show your support by smashing that blame like button. Let's try to get 200 likes on this video. Make sure to see more Paragon gaming content and gaming content in general on my channel. All you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. And that is all for this video. Oh, time to go, but don't you worry. Back very soon. Yes, boys, she's answering nothing yet. Mates, the next submissions better be crazy, better be insane in ideas, creation, abilities, everything. I want to see something completely broken and fun to use in Paragon. And it better not be a Kawati version 2. Let's be honest.